The Circumpunct.
Hello there, friend. What are you of?
Excuse me, sir, did you say, oaf?
Quite right. What are you of?
It's a very strange way to put it. Asking a fellow what he is, oaf. It has a rudeness about it. A proper question may ask, where are you from? Try that.
The problem with that question is that only gets one so far. And I would rather to go a long way with it.
All right then, you seem a strange type indeed. And a little folly today may do me well. Let's get on with it. I am of my parents, I suppose. Very fine people. They raised me to ask intelligible questions.
Very fine indeed. But these intelligible parents of yours, what are they of?
Of parents, of course. Oh. Now I see the game. Parents of parents of parents, you and I are related then, brothers. Are we?
Yes, brothers, of course, but we've only just begun.
So these parents are of baboons and great apes then?
So some say.
I'm onto it now. I see how it goes. I am of fur and fins and of snakes and worms as well.
Certainly we shan't forget the snakes and worms.
Then I am of yet smaller things, I suppose, cells, bacteria and the like. Have we gone far enough?
No, we must go further.
Very well. Then I am of chemicals of the ground, of the earth.
Of the earth then?
Of the earth indeed am I. I shall go on, for now my curiosity is piqued. The earth of water and rock is of the universe which tends to go outward.
Yes, please go on. And the outward is of?
Outward is of inward. As one goes back in time. You and I are going back seeking the origin of all things.
Intelligent parents indeed. And the inward?
The inward is of force pulling together.
A unifying force then?
Yes, it unifies all things into one as we go backward.
This unified one, what is it of?
Well, that's the problem really, isn't it?
What's the problem with the unified one?
The unity ceases to be of any parts. That's the problem. It becomes undefinable of all measure. The force becomes too great, there is no room for things.
Even time?
Yes, even time. There is no space for time in the unity.
Strange, isn't it?
Strange? Strange isn't the half of it. The unity is incomprehensible.
This unity, that you are of, transcends all measure and comprehension.
Intelligence proves I am of the spaceless, timeless one which transcends all comprehension and measure. And that should end it.
Ah, quite right. But is the transcendent one of good?
Now, that's a different type of measure, isn't it? I suppose the one is good for me as it is responsible for my existence.
Are you then of this transcendent good one?
Yes, I am of the transcendent good one.
But you are of measure.
Quite right indeed. We've arrived at the center, the circumpunct of the question. How can I be of the one, yet not the one itself? It would seem the oaf you are seeking is an event within the one. So, then I am of this event within the one. The event which causes all events and measure.
Tell me more about this event you are of.
This event would need to allow for parts and measure within the transcendent one.
A negation within the one?
Yes, that's it. A space. A void. A cleft within the one.
So you are in the one. Yet of the event of this cleft?
There can be no other way. For I am of measure. Of parts. The juxtaposition of unity.
Binary then? A zero within the one?
Binary, yes indeed. The necessary juxtaposition to the one. The foundation of intelligibility. This and that, parts and measure.
This zero. This cleft. It was for your existence. Your good.
Yes, for my very good. But not only me, but all things as well. Through this cleft are all things of All things of measure.
And in this world, is there any who speak this truth?
Well, my good fellow. That is the most intelligible question indeed.